Hi, Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Vantage and the creator of 3 Day Weekend System. And I'm glad to be here each and every week. I do these lives and I call them Auto Shop Success in 15 minutes. I do them for a couple of reasons. One is for you to step away for 15 minutes and look at your business from that 30,000-foot view. I find that many owners are so caught up in the day to day. There's so many things going on, so many distractions that it's hard to do just that. So, 15 minutes a week is a great amount of time to invest in yourself, your team, and your business. The second reason I do it is because consistency happens, results happen when you take action. So, each week I leave you with an action item. The magic is in the doing. You will hear that over and over again from me. You could listen to me, you could listen to someone else, listen to a podcast, read a book. You get the results by the doing. So let's get started. I really get excited. I talk to shop owners, managers, leaders all the time, and they give me inspiration on all of these different topics. So this week's topic is clarity isn't a one time decision. So, I want to talk about something that every owner has experienced one way or another. You explain something clearly, and your mind is clear, right? You feel good about it. So, you move on. You take that off your plate, and then it shows up again. Same question, same issue, or same situation. It's relatable. It's happened. It's happened to all of us. And you think to yourself, didn't we already go over this? And it's not like, didn't we already go over this? It's more like frustration. Didn't we already go over this? I see this, I hear this from owners all the time, even managers. So the real problem is most owners, managers, leaders assume that the problem is people not paying attention, lack of accountability, or poor follow through. I can't tell you how many times I've heard an owner tell me they have people problems. If I can fix the people problems, the business would be fine. But most of the time, that's not what's happening. Now, I'm not saying that there are people that we hire and maybe they're not a good fit. I'm not saying that. It does happen from time to time. But most of the time, that is not what's happening. The real issue is clarity wasn't reinforced long enough to become the standard. Imagine using that language. This is the standard here at ABC Automotive, right? So that clarity wasn't reinforced long enough. This is the difference between saying it and it becoming how the business operates. That's what standards are. It's how the business operates. It's matter of fact. This is how we do this at ABC Automotive. This is how we answer the phone. This is how we take care of customers. This is how we diagnose vehicles. It's a standard. So, why clarity fades? Here's what actually happens: you explain something, then the day gets busy. We get pulled away, right? That's what happens. You get pulled away during the course of the day for a number of reasons because it just gets busy. Something comes up, and instead of reinforcing it, you answer quickly. And think about it. Why do you answer quickly? Maybe because it's quicker, right? Faster. It keeps things moving. You don't want to stop the flow. And it feels helpful. You really and truly feel like you're helping people, you're helping the team. In the end, you're helping a customer. And in that moment, when that happens, the business learns we can still bring this to the owner. And that's how clarity fades. Not because it wasn't said, because it was, because it wasn't held. You didn't hold on to it and say, this is the way it's done at ABC Automotive. Or say, well, we've talked about this. How is this done here at ABC Automotive? What's the standard? And have that team member repeat it back to you. And if they're stuck, help them. So this is a pattern that owners miss. Most owners are better at explaining than reinforcing. I want to say that again. Most owners are better at explaining than reinforcing. They think, I've already covered this, right? We went over this. But the business is asking, is this still the rule? Have you ever worked somewhere? It could have been at another automotive related business, or it could have been before you even came into the automotive industry. It could have been a different industry. Have you ever worked somewhere and walked in and thought to yourself, okay, which way is the wind blowing? How is the owner going to be today? What are going to be the rules today? Because they're kind of rubber, right? They bounce around. They don't stay the same. I've been in situations like that. So I know what that feels like. So is this still the rule? And the only way the business knows is how you respond when it comes back. When that situation question comes back. If you answer again, then the rule changes. If you redirect, the rule holds. And they know that that's the way it's going to be. That's what people want. People want that security. So here's a shift that I want you to try. When something comes back to you that you've already addressed, don't answer it. Reinforce it. And here's what that can sound like. We've already set how this gets handled. What's your plan? Imagine saying that to a team member. It's matter of fact. You've got this. What do you think the right move is? Don't worry about the pause. Give them time to think about it. Let's go back to what we agreed on. And you can come up with your own. If you have another one, please put it in the comment section. But that moment is where clarity either sticks or it fades. So it's not that anybody's trying to test you. It's not that anybody's trying to get out of something. They want to make sure that the rule stands and what they are. So here is your action for this week, because as I said in the beginning, I give you an action item each and every week that you can actually apply. Pick one thing that you've already clarified. When it comes back, don't define it. Don't solve it. Reinforce it. That's how consistency gets built. Those small changes over time really make a huge impact in your business. Actually causes a ripple effect in your business. The back will work better, the flow will be better, and so will the front, and the back and the front will communicate better. So if you're noticing things aren't sticking and you're not sure where the breakdown is, I offer short clarity calls where we look at where clarity is fading, where patterns are being reinforced the wrong way, and what should shift first. No pitch, just perspective. Clarity doesn't stick because you said it once. It sticks because you hold it long enough for the business to trust it. And everyone knows that that is a standard. So thank you this week for being here. If you find this valuable, please share it with another shop owner, manager, leader that you think it can help. I find this to be a very, very giving group from the comments and the emails that people send me. So, again, thanks for being here and have an enjoyable week.